Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok, and I got a letter. This guy writes in, "Hi Scott, I went to Thailand in July and enjoy a lot, so I'm keen on coming back. I have only found the language a big obstacle, as the level of English of the local people is really low. Thus, I am starting to learn Thai in order to better understand the culture and be able to speak with locals next time I will come. And of course, as learning another language is always a fun activity." Well, I think there are some that might beg to differ with you. I think some people find it extremely difficult. I have a couple of friends who they've been here for 10, 15, even one guy's been here for about 22 years, and he can say hello, goodbye, beautiful, thank you, how much, go straight, go left, go right. And he's limited to that. So anyway, I managed to learn and read the grammar, but my question is it possible after a bit of commitment to speak with local people? Well, first of all, I somehow doubt that in this short period of time you've learned to read and learn the grammar. You may have learned a little bit. That's understandable. I mean, it's not all that difficult once you learn some of the basic premises of reading the language. It's not all that difficult. I get into situations, especially when people handwrite things, where it's very difficult for me to read. But when you see something on a sign or something like that, it's pretty easy. Once you've been here for a while, you're exposed to that same sign or that same text over and over again. So it becomes easier. Is it possible after a bit of commitment? Yes, definitely. That is, do they speak really fast and in their dialect, or they understand our effort and speak in a way that we can understand? I've tried to be concise, as I know you receive hundreds of emails. Thank you. Well, some people will speak in their dialect, some won't. Most do not, and when they're speaking to a foreigner. Although if you're like in Isan or the South, it could happen. But what are you going to do? Learn a few words of their dialect. They'll love that. I mean, every time somebody says something in the Isan dialect, they ask me, do I understand or something like that. I'll say, oh, wow, lao, ba. I'll say, oh, do you speak Isan? But basically, it's do you speak lao? Do you speak Isan? But it's basically, do you speak Lao? Actually, you can say, wow, Isan ba. They'll understand that too. But there are a few words that I picked up. I used to live there in Isan for about a year. And it definitely helps. But I wouldn't worry about the dialects. Most of the people, they understand that foreigners don't always speak their dialect. And that, for them, if you speak basic Thai, Bangkok Thai, they're happy with that because they'll speak that. But if somebody speaks too quickly, you just ask them to speak more slowly. You say, prod, pu, cha, cha. It was one of the first things that I learned even before I started visiting Thailand. So anyway, that's all I got. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Listen, I got a new Patreon account. So I have two Patreon accounts. One is for people who want to pay per video. The new one is for people who want to pay per month. They want to contribute per month. So I'll put both links down below. Anyway, that's all I got. So until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Choki, Latin.